Hello, this is Get Carter, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. We are currently looking at getting smart batteries, getting some more iron. It's a busy light. Are you being stored in here as well? Store you in there, because I don't think you're being stored in here. Though you probably are. No, you're not. Do that. We're trying to keep all the hot stuff out of the inner base. So you're nearly done. As soon as we get that done, we will be able to start making some refined metals and getting our battery right here. And we'll get rid of the two batteries in here. Now, just in preparation of that, what we might do is just not 5. Go there. I can't remember which side of the battery that it's on. And hopefully this one, what temperature are you running at? 30.7. Hoping getting rid of these two batteries will enable us to sort that out. Now this is producing polluted oxygen, which I'm not that fussed about, especially since they can breathe it. So, not the worst thing ever. Come on, hurry up. Why aren't you doing this? What? Unreachable. Oh no, it's a wire. No, dig. Why can you not dig that? Doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Can you just do that for a second? Is there something stopping? Like, if we cancel all of that, can we just dig out that? Ah, that's weird. It'll dig it, but it wouldn't. It's saying unreachable before. That makes no sense. Oh, you went to bed. How could you go to bed? So there's a few things we've got queued up still. So we've got just putting the food in basically with the mess hall, which we'll get at some point. And this geyser. Now, seeing that we went all the way up here, did we expose? So we've got two cold, we've got that cold biome, and there should be one down here. Might be an idea, actually. Not going to do it yet, but if we go... what do we got? Up here, dig out that, up here, and if we put in a couple of manual airlocks there and there, dig that, no, that's not what I want, fine, dig across, suppose, ladder up, manual, ladder. You're gonna be really annoying, aren't you? So in the end, we have to go up this way anyway. Could have just stayed where I was. Alright, so ladder up to there, and we're gonna dig into here. So that's all just gonna be just a plan for when we're ready. Just doing the airlock to try to keep the hydrogen and chlorine where it is, and hopefully we will find something good. Now there's no volcanoes that I can see with the new bit we just opened up. No. Well, they have to be somewhere on the map. I'm sure they are. We do also need to investigate to try to find... see, that's all slime lung. Yeah, so we'll have to try to avoid going directly into this one to start with. There's just a massive amount of lemon slime lung there, which I do not want to go into. Now, algae is still 7 tons, so that's good. Both of these are going at the moment. So what's our... Yeah, so what I might do is just flip the switch on that one. It'll turn it off. We might start using up a little bit of oxygen, but that's fine. Alright, so I would say we can get a new duplicate in. So what do I want? Furniture, cot. And we'll put you in here. We'll put you on, say, a 6. I'll get you built before I bring him in, just so we don't end up with the guy having to sleep on the floor. Alright, you're doing your research. I switched. What are we doing? I'm going to do smelting. I'm going to get the metal refinery up and just do that 100% from metal, and then I'm going to go for environmental protection suits. What do we got? Now, just because it's going to be a while before I sort that out, I'm just going to get the battery done straight away. So that should be done fairly quickly. Now, what we want to do is look at probably getting that done, and then it'll just start pumping into here. Get that up to the top. And then I dare say we're going to look at going into this area here. You're sleeping again. And we'll use the chlorine gas to basically probably go into this area and kill all the slime lung and make it easier for us to use this cold area down here for whatever we want to use it for cooling off liquids or gas or whatever ends up being used. So what we can do is put another planter. It's not a planter box. Put a planter box there. We'll get another mealwood in there. We've got another cot, so who can we get? Well, that's not good. I mean, -5 athletics, they eventually will get better. They are germ resistant, which is always good. Cook, tidy, ranch, binge eater. Binge eater probably isn't the worst. You're a slow learner. Tidy, dig, research supply. We don't really care about the research supply, and they've got noodle. And they're destructive. There's no one really... I mean, athletics will eventually go away. They can cook, they can... You know what? Reject them. We're not in a huge hurry to get another dupe. It would be handy, and we're getting a decent amount of food now, but it's not super urgent. Alright, you. Why are you not powered? Ah, no one's got on the treadmill. Alright, you go for a 7, and it drops down to 22%. So we'll get that done. We'll get... So the smelting is going to be researched. Chances are I'll just remove this and put the smelting in. But in the meantime, because the smelting needs a source of water... actually, I might put the smelting in here. And I'll use this polluted water as a source of water, and then I'll just basically run it into a pool. And hopefully the temperature will kill most of the germs. Alright, so how would we... Was that my research? I think so. Alright, so we want environmental suits, so we'll go into the slime lung areas without worrying too much that something's going to happen. And what we'll do is contemplate how we're going to work this. So if we just have... I don't care too much about the airlock. What are we going to use? Use Ignis. Just do that. Now I don't really want to mess with the bleach stone yet. So what I might do is do... Right, we might have to do you a little bit lower. Now, so we could almost actually go here, I suppose. And put you as 1. So we could go maybe here. And we could put in... what do we want? Furniture, utilities. No. Refinement is what I want. Metal refinery here. Just for the moment, we'll put a small battery in. I know that's somewhat tedious because it'll keep going back and forth. I might put in a generator here. And we'll go do that. And we'll go do that. So that will not work very well to start with, but that's alright. And what we want to do is do maybe that. Or what do we want to do? Uproot that. We want to basically make a... Tell you what we'll have to do is we'll go in here. Go there, go that. And we'll be able to get a pump in there and we'll just do something like that. So what we'll have is we'll have the pump. We'll have the dirty... What I might do is just go here. We'll get it sink in here. And then they can wash their hands if they actually go in there. And you are priority 1. Yeah, that's fine. So plumbing, priority 1. Should be able to go there, there. Down here. In there. And then this one is basically going to come out here and go there. So we'll just have the superheated water. And we'll have to deal with you later. Superheated water like that. And that should take care of that. Just to make it consistent, put that as 1. Alright, so we pretty much will... Do we have any refined metals? 150. Alright, so we'll get rid of that. So we'll do one more. And I put you up to 6 just to get it done, and then we'll put in the smart battery. You punch it. You go. Alright, so we should be able to get... we might be able to get through all of it with just his battery. Why did you stop? Oh. Maybe you had to breathe. I don't know. Don't know. But fair enough. And that one's not done. Oh, because it's only a 5. Put that on... It's only on 1. Put it on 5. Come on. Just finish that. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Done. Alright. We want to disable that. Disable that. And disable that. And then we will get our smart battery here and our wire up here. Alright, so we'll get that done, and that will that'll make it a little bit more efficient. The heat will be out there, and we'll deconstruct these two. Now I think the battery capacity is a lot lower, isn't it? But that's right. If it's not as much of the battery is being lost, then we should be alright. We'll see what happens. Actually, I'll tell you what I might do is we'll just add a little bit on and we'll put in a large battery. Which does seem kind of pointless, but there. Just thinking we might not have enough power. Come on, hurry up. Power available. Alright, so that's fine. So that's going there. Deconstruct that. And deconstruct that. Alright, so we're out of power. I wonder what's using all the power. Because you're off. So the only things using power should be one deodorizer and the electronics. Alright, let's have a look. So you go, and I'd like you to go as well. Alright, so what's happening with the power? Doesn't this tell us something? Yeah. Oh, so the liquid pump. Oh, that's what's happening. Alright, so what we might want to do is put a second manual generator. And we'll put it right there. So there is a little bit of power on it, but not a lot. So we'll get that done, and that will help us charge up the battery a lot more than it is. And just in case I didn't, you have the same settings as you. Alright, so where are we? You're going there. I'll get you on a 7 as well. We'll leave it at 75 and 50. There we go. So they're getting a lot more power, which is good. Alright, so we should have plenty of power to last through the night now, and to deal with all the pumps. You will need to stop at some point, but not now. So now, if anything spills as well, it will spill down. Actually, deconstruct that and deconstruct that. Any accidents or anything like that should spill down there. We'll put a couple of sandstone ladders in. I've got the hiccups for some reason. Have a drink to try to get rid of them. So it might be time to start going and looking at doing this. So where do we want to start? So we only care if you're going out there. So what we might start with is getting the refined materials. No. Hold on. You're a 1. So we want that. So do that. Go down there. That's fine. We'll get a mealwood seed in there. Make sure it should all be 6. We've got heaps of food now, so as soon as we can get a new dupe, we'll do that. And what I might start thinking about is... see, I don't want to do a grooming station yet for the hatches. I'd really ideally like to feed them fertilizer once we get our plants up and running. But obviously we're not there yet. Now, we're doing that. After we do our environmental protection suits, I might go for more power. So I'll go for the natural gas generator. And we'll have to contemplate the advanced power generation at some point as well. But as per usual, we just want all the things. Now this temperature is coming down slowly. The sources of heat. Yeah, this isn't helping. So unfortunately the manual airlocks tend to carry a lot of the heat through. But at least now we haven't got batteries generating the heat. Because the batteries are like 43 degrees, so we haven't got that pushing us. There we go. And the flower pot dropped down because I haven't got the batteries there anymore. You, on the other hand, you're up. So what's... What we probably could do with is finding some Wheezeworts. So what I might also do is go you, and you do that. Now we have got someone that can do it, can't we? Yep. Because Bubbles... now you're 100% as well, so... Let's get you to do there. Gosman's doing that. Now, we've got an artist, haven't we? I forgot about that. So you're used to decent food and decent decor. I might just get you to do that. So their creativity is only +2. Leave it there. Because we haven't got an artist. Ooh. though we probably get one now. Like that. Small bladder. Supply, research. What are you? Binge eater. Doesn't really matter. Ugly crier. You can do art, but you've only got +1 creativity. That's sleeper. Yeah, you're not too good. You can't dig, which is a little bit annoying. So even though they won't learn it 50% faster, +5 creativity is pretty good. I might just go Ruby. And Ruby, where are you? Ruby, you are doing that. And Otto, what do you like to do? Oh, you had a passion for art as well. Yeah, but you sucked at it. So, meh. What are we going to get you to do? Yeah, but you can build... we don't have a farm hand that's handy. Tell you what, we still need technically a rancher, don't we? I don't think anyone's got passion for ranching anyway. That's not... you go there. Yeah, tell you what, you do farming. And we've got... Do we make you a... Yeah. So what we might do is we'll get Ruby to do... I don't want priorities. Because I switched off art for everyone, didn't I? Ruby, you can do your art. Don't do it... actually, no. Just get the art done. That's fine. You do art above everything else. Well, nearly everything else. There's a couple of things I think they'll flick switches before they art. That's fine. Look at you. Oh, we might be getting some strange stuff. Yeah, so it's just above. So what we want to do is we want to get into here and try to find some of the Wheezeworts. We could go in there, but that's a lot harder to get to. Yeah, we've got our pump going here. We've got a lot of power now to sort that out. This eventually will get done. That'll get sorted out. We're doing that. So we'll have lots of water to run this thing. Just not a lot of power. Actually, yes. Now I remember what the problem is. So we want to get rid of all the white lines. Get rid of that. And what we'll need to do is dig out that. Hopefully. We'll see how we go. Do that, just in case we have to. Dig out that and we'll put the power generation here, just because it needs the heavy watt wire. Which we probably haven't researched. Tell you what, we need the heavy watt wire to run this without frying stuff. So do that and we'll go back to the suits afterwards. It's all good. So dirt, that's okay. Hopefully any sort of pollutant stuff is in there. Now we're not generating enough oxygen. Yeah, alright. Switch this back on. We did get another dupe, so we will be using a fair bit more oxygen. So I'm going to assume 9.8. Yeah, so we'll flip the switch. That'll help. These powers are almost gone. Although it's interesting, the smart battery is draining first over the normal battery. And then we'll go to the normal battery. We do have enough power if just to get through the day. We are... yeah, we're using a little bit with the pump. But that's good. If we can get rid of this bit, then we can do something with that area. Not sure what. We might actually put the non-germy polluted water, I think, we'll put in here. That'd be a good spot for it. We still need to isolate the entirety of our base in terms of heat. Like putting a vacuum around it, just so no heat can transfer except through the airlocks. And we'll probably use Wheezewort or something to try to control the temperature coming through the airlocks. Now you guys should be... Possibly I need to dig out that to get to... Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Probably actually would have been okay. They've just got other stuff that they're doing, so... What are they doing? Don't know what they are actually doing. Cancel all. And then once we uproot that, we'll be able to put in the power generation there, and we'll put the heavy watt wire across. Now what's going on? So you two are generating power. You'll stop that in a sec. Though it takes half the day to generate as much power as we need. Where are you going? Right, so you're digging out there, which is good. Someone's probably... Why is that unreachable? I don't know. I'm not sure why it says unreachable dig on it. Yeah, so we'll get that bit done. And where's the rest of it? We've got lots of food. So what are you doing? Alright, so it looks like that's interesting, digging through the corner. Which one do we want to do first? I would like to try to look for some Wheezeworts if I can get them. Just because it'll help cool down the base. I can't see anything up here to indicate any of the new volcanoes or anything. Yeah, so there's nothing. It's just a Bizilite. And you guys, there's nothing I can see down here. So I'm going to call it quits there. I might just let it run and they can dig for a little bit, just to try to get through some of the digging so we can do some other things. So we'll call it quits, and I think I will run for a little bit and dig out stuff, and hopefully we'll be able to get some of the equipment sorted next episode. Thanks for watching.